So the backend to the app Coconut is a simple set of cloud functions that help us manage transactions. So for example, here I'll create a set of 4 users. And now if I just check to get a user and see if it exists, you can see that it exists. Now I'll create a group with all these 4 users and say name it a test group. Now what I can do is add different transactions to this list of transactions, and then in the end, when we end the trip, we can get all the payments that are needed to be done between users. So for example, I'll copy the ID of the group here and send in a transaction which says that the test 1 user spent 70 rupees. Now I'll make the user test 2 spend 100 rupees, say. And now all our transactions should be added. Now if I go to end trip and print the payments, which is, oh, it's already been printed. So I can just take this group ID and send a request to end trip. And this will return me a set of transactions that the users need to do in order to balance out all the transactions. And all these transactions, once done, will even out all the spending. As you can see, test 3 pays to test 2 an amount of 56, and test 4 pays to test 2 an amount of 20.
So the app we have built is called the Coconut app. So it's actually for like sharing money between your friends for like when you go on trips and each person spends a different amount. It's always a hassle to like keep track of who spent the most or who owes whom. So this app is supposed to be an easy way to keep tabs on that. So what we'll do first is like one person will create a group. They will give a group name and a group ID. That will generate a group that will a group name and a group description, and that will generate a group ID which can be shared to social media like messaging apps like WhatsApp or Instagram, etc. And then the other person can join the group using that group ID, and once they join, they will a group will show up in this area like as a grid. The group items will the different groups the user is part of will show up, and he will be able to make payments to each of them, and like that it will make a payment through UPI.